Alright, so this is one of the ones you had troubles with. The main thing that you are needing to do is you need to have it be log equal to a log. So if you look at this first one, I have 3 logs. I'm only, supposed to have 2. So you're going to take these 2 logs and we're going to rewrite them as 1. So if you have log base 8, it will stay as it is. Okay, and then from here, you need to remember your log rules. So if I have subtraction, I rewrite it as division. So now I have log equal to a log. These logs can cancel out, and I'm left with this equation. So now I need to go through and solve for x squared. So step 1 is I'm going to multiply both sides by 5 so I can get rid of the division. And 46 times 5 is 230. So I'm going to get x squared plus 5 is equal to 230. I now need to get the x squared by itself, so I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. So I'll get x squared is equal to 225. X is still not by itself yet because it's squared. So in order to get rid of something that's squared, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. Whenever you take the square root, you always get a positive and you get a negative. And the square root of 225 would be 15. So when you go to plug this in, you'd have to plug in both a positive and a negative right here. So if I were to check my work, I'm going to get log base 8 of 15 squared plus 5. You're going to get log base 8 of 225 plus 5. So you're going to get log base 8 of 230. Since that 230 is positive, you're good. Positive 15 works. You're going to repeat this process. The only difference is plug in a negative 15. But when you square a negative number, it turns to a positive number. And I get log base 8 of 230, which is also positive. That's how you get both answers to work. So if you look at number 2, same concept. You need to get log equal to a log. So you're going to combine these two together. When there's addition, we rewrite it as multiplication. Now my logs can cancel, and I'll get x times x plus 4 is equal to 32. Distribute that x, you'll get x squared plus 4x is equal to 32. Since we have a squared term, that means we need to set it equal to 0. So I'm going to subtract my 32. I'm going to get x squared plus 4x minus 32 is equal to 0. So the reason I didn't set this one equal to 0 is because this is the only x term I have. Whereas in this equation I have multiple x terms, so I need to set it equal to 0. I need to factor. I need to find numbers that multiply to 32 and add back to 4. So I'm going to have an 8 and a 4. I need a positive 8 and a negative 4. That means x equals negative 8 or positive 4. So when you go to check your answers, I'm going to get log of negative 8, but you can have that. So that one would give me a no solution. So negative 8 automatically does not work. When I try it with the 4, log of 4 is good. And log of 4 plus 4 is log of 8, which is also good. That's why my only answer for number 2 is 4. And number 3, this will be the last one I do, and then you can try some on your own. Okay, so the other option we have is when you have log equal to a number. So I should only have one log, which means I need to combine those into 1. I'm going to get log base 3. Since there's a subtraction sign, that means division. I'm going to get x minus 3 all over 6 is equal to 1. When I have a log equal to a number, we're going to go through and rewrite this. I'm going to take my base of 3 and it becomes the base of the 1. And 3 to the 1 is 3. I need to get the x minus 3 by itself, so it means I'm going to multiply both sides by 6. I'm going to get 18 is equal to x minus 3. And to get the x by itself, I'm going to add 3 to both sides, so you're going to get x is 21. So when I go to check this, I'm going to get log base 3 of 21 minus 3. And you're going to get log base 3 of 18, which is positive, so it works. I don't need to plug it in here or here because there's no variables, so that means my final answer is 21. So I want you to try the other ones to see if you can figure out 4 and 5.